Hey guys, FourCourtJestr here, and I'm just going to do a quick little update as I'm going to be running some bots to their death in a bot versus person game, or a player versus AI game. Yeah, this is a fun trick. You can just grab them there right off the bat, and they're going to follow you all the way over here. And now they're going to die, which is great, because then you get kills. Anyways, yeah, big week for me here over at FourCourtJestr headquarters in Canada. Yeah. Big things this week is MOBA Champions, new site out there dedicated to MOBA games, has actually now launched, and I'll be helping them out with a few things. We just finished up an interview actually with Petroglyph Games on Rise of Immortals, which is a new MOBA coming out, still in closed beta, so look forward to that sometime next week. That'll be released, hopefully, and Tarek grabbing a kill. Who the hell? Oh, no, we got a kill. Okay, that's right. And I better not die here. Anyways. Yeah, so MOBA Champions coming out. They're going to be handling Heroes of Newerth, League of Legends, Bloodline Champions, and slowly expand to do other things MOBA. You know, because they're cool like that. Good stuff. So, yeah, we do have a interview coming out with them later on, so keep your eyes open for that. Just need to make sure I don't die here. So, other things going around this week is I've been keeping up to date with some articles on Gamersbook. Gamersbook.com, and they're a big gaming site that's not just MOBA, that's just games everywhere. Stupid Rise, leave me alone. And they've been, keeping up to date with, the various gaming industry news. Everything is generated user content-wise. So, anything that they do, got 'em. Ha ha ha. Is just on, user submission. It's like a WordPress for gamers, and they have a staff on crew that will, take good articles, make them into news. They're looking for people to do event coverage, and they're looking for, people just to contribute stuff to the site. And that's what I've been doing. I've been throwing up, Bloodline Champion stuff, League of Legends opinions, some Heroes of Newerth. This had their 1-year anniversary a little bit ago. That kind of fun stuff. Wow, we're up to 6-0 already. Here's a quick thing for if you're ever playing bots. Take an AD champion, get yourself that Sword of the Occults, and start running wild on people because it is so extremely fun. Yeah, I'm going to be going Great Bravery here just because it's a bot game. Who cares? But I needed something for you guys to watch so you can listen to me. So here we go. That's it. As y'all know, the new League of Legends patch just came out, so we do got Orianna, the Clockwork Girl. I did hear that Riot had an infringement filed against them for Orianna. I thought that might delay the whole release thing, but apparently not, because there she is. Configured's playing her, and seems to be doing alright. Not dead yet. It's always a good sign. As opposed to me, I might actually be dead here. Ah, balls. Anyways, I should probably pay more attention to my own character. So yeah, we did have Orianna Girl come out. We of course just had the DreamHack qualifiers finish up, both US and EU. And I know a lot of people were watching that on the weekend. They topped out at something like 75,000, which is a ridiculous number of people. I have not seen that many people watch quote-unquote esports for a while. And yeah, I mean, not even the StarCraft II streams for like MLG or GSL come up that high, which is, it's always good to see people like to support the games that they play. So, good job guys, supporting the games you play, watching freaking riveting tear it up the night. Go away, Rise. I don't like you. And yeah, so from the US side, Epic Gamer did make it all the way to the finals after beating out CLG, and then TSM beating out CLG as well. These guys have some work left to do. No longer quite that omnipotent team that they once were. But, that's what DreamHack Finals are for. It's, $100,000 come out on the line. You're going to face the best of the best. And I guess they just weren't quite prepared. Now, to be fair, it's not all their faults. I mean, Riot had a lot of disconnect issues. Apparently they were swapping around the rules at leisure. Not the best of ideas, especially when you're mid-tournament. But yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And TSM taking first place in the qualifiers here from the NA side. The ESL EU, I do know that SK Gaming got knocked out, which is unfortunate for them because I do like to talk to them every now and then. So, oops, oh well. Oh look, Jarvan's coming to help me. If I'm not dead. No, I'm not dead. Pew! Pew! Come on, Jarvan. There we go. need to get myself some boots. So that's that update. I've been running a Bloodline Champions tournament with BeyondGaming.com. Don't play for anything. Play for something. It's a site where you can sign up and just find yourself a game. Add yourself a game. So I don't think they have StarCraft II right now, but they got a lot of consoles, so like Halo, Gears of War, and now we got Bloodline Champions up there. So you register, you get yourself a team if you need to, or you've joined the solo rounds, and you challenge other people for money. So you buy points, like Beyond Gaming points. I don't actually know if that's the official name of them, but you buy these points with your credit card, and then you wager points against each other. To the victor goes the spoils, and well, if you win, you win. It's money, right? So don't play for anything. Play for something. Put your money where your mouth is. BeyondGaming.com. I've been running a Bloodline Champions tournament with them. I've been doing some co-casting there with the One Cast and Semler, and we've done 4 cups. There's 4 qualifying rounds, and now we're going to be going into. There's a last chance qualifier actually going down today. So by the time this video comes out, it won't matter because the tournament will already be over. But on Saturday, June 3rd. Or June 4th. I can never remember. It's this Saturday coming up. But this Saturday is going to be the grand finals where all the qualifying entrants or the entries get to go. So everybody that's won a cup is going to go on to the grand finals. And the idea was that during the ladder, because people are supposed to show up to this ladder, the next 4 slots in the 8-man tournament were going to be filled. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be that that's the way it's going to be, because nobody played the ladder. So there's a last chance qualifier going down today that I'm going to be shoutcasting with their marketing director, Aaron Hassel. He's a very fun guy. Like him a lot. And that means that we are going to have our 8 people there for the Saturday coming up. Now, teams already there is Team SK Gaming from Bloodline Champions, Team Oars, which is widely regarded as the top US team right now. And we're going to have Haim No Idea, a very good EU team, very Ranid heavy with Pandrum, and Zab likes to be playing around on that Glutton, so we're going to hope for good things out of them. Yeah, stupid Tarek, go away. And we're also going to be having Team Blue and Team Dignitas. I believe that's 5. Yeah, that should be the 5 teams. SK Gaming, Oars, Blue, Dignitas, Ham, no idea. Yep, so that's 5 of the 8 already found out. Today we're going to get the other 3. Then we're just going to have a best of 8. $5,000 prize pool. It's the biggest tournament to date for Bloodline Champions. But the game is barely brand new, guys. But they've done a lot to this game. It is really fantastic to see all the support that the community as well as the developers have put towards this game. And it's very heartwarming to see all these players come out for it as well. As I go unstoppable here with Jarvan. I don't know any of these guys, but it seems to be working out very well. I've played bot games where you do not win, and it is very saddening. But we seem to be doing okay today here. Let's take a quick look at the creep score. I'm at 34. Well, not that great, but anyways. So that's Bloodline Champions. We just did have Grimrog released, and there's no ban on the Grimrog, so you might actually see some Grimrog action. Typically, though, teams like to practice one comp. They stay with that one comp because, well, that's what they're practiced with. Not that hard to follow, really, but we'll see. So Grimrog might be coming out. Let's see. For Bloodline Champions, I mean, they've only been out since January, but since release, they've introduced observers, replays, clans, an in-game tournament system that runs tournaments almost, well, pretty much every day. There's always a 2v2 or a 3v3 going down. They separate them into pro and amateur leagues, which is great because now you just don't go into tournaments and get stomped, although there's a good amount of smurfing that goes on. And they're still trying to figure out a way to fix that, but they're working on it, so no worries. What's the other bravery item? Sword of the Occult, Leviathan. Oh yeah, Medjai's. That was it. Medjai's. There it is, Soul Stealer. Work on that next. Anyways, so I think that's all I got for Bloodline Champions. The ESL series, I believe, is still running. The Blood Sports or the Blood Rage. Don't quite remember what they are. Ooh, look, there's the ball. That's interesting. Oriana. Okay, so yeah, so Kill the King actually with Bloodline or Borderland Gaming actually hasn't gone off for a while because they've been too busy with the DreamHack qualifiers as well as other stuff. And yeah, BLC will actually be at DreamHack, so there will not be any slots. They got a $10,000 tournament going on, and that will be end of June-ish sometime. So keep your eyes on that stuff. And I think that's all I got for Bloodline Champions right now. So what else do we got? Heroes of Newerth. I've been contacted to do a tournament for them. Not by S2, by someone else. But we're still waiting on the details. So those of you that do, that are part of the old school following of the Heroes of Newerth, I've actually been doing some test streaming with Jack Hack Attack. He used to be part of Gosu Gamers. Now he's part of Game Replays. So been keeping company on his stream, which is... what is it? Justin.tv/JackHackAttack, but hack doesn't have a K. It's actually just easier if I type it. Justin.tv/JackHack. Oh, that's not right. JackHackAttack. Yep. So every now and then we do stuff with him, relearning the game. There's a lot of changes going down. Now there has been some big debates over LoL versus Han ever since Johnny Utah posted that response in the forums. It has a lot of people up in arms, so I don't know what's going to go on about it. Do I expect him to get fired for it? No. Now, people are going to bring up the comparison of, who was it, Psycho Reaver, I think it was, who was part of Riot. I think it was Psycho Reaver, where he was like on stream banning people left, right, and center and calling them bad racial names and stuff. Yeah, he got fired the next day. I don't really expect anything like that to happen here with Johnny Utah. So if it does, it'll happen. If it doesn't, I'm just saying I don't expect it to at this point. But yeah, that's got a lot of people up in arms. And the timing of it couldn't be worse because we just had the DreamHack qualifiers for League of Legends, and a lot of people were unsatisfied with the way that all turned out, myself included. But yeah, so I don't know. People are going to hate no matter what. This is just something you're going to find any game in it. Oh god. You can die. Yeah, people are just gonna hate. There's not much you can do about it, and well, that's just the way it's gonna be. So yeah, a lot of debate about that right now, and I'm gonna have to get out of here because I'm almost dead. Don't want to lose my stacks now. Ruin my perfect record. So if you've been catching up on that on Reddit or the various questions about it anywhere, well, that's the way it is right now. But Heroes of Newerth is actually in a pretty strong position right now. After getting DDoSed repeatedly, they finally got some server stability, and they're actually back in action for a while now. Tournaments are going to be resuming. Game Replays tournament is the big one right now going down. But the Super Series is still running around. I believe the ESL qualifiers, if they're not done, they must be close to done at this point. I think that we have 100,000 SEX tournament for Heroes of Newerth, and if you don't know what SEX are, it's the Swedish currency, and yes, they call them SEX, which is amazing. I know a lot of Swedes like their currency simply because they get to call it SEX. They trade currency in SEX. It's awesome. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so they have a 100,000 SEX tournament going on at DreamHack. Everything's going to be at DreamHack if you haven't noticed by now. And they just released Amun-Ra. Is actually, I think, getting released tomorrow. He's their new melee casting champion, which looks pretty fun. Reminds me a little bit about Nasus, but not in the abilities, just the way the lore works. You know, because Amun-Ra is a very Egyptian name. Nasus, Renekton are very Egyptian themed, obviously. And I'm godlike, of course. But you guys knew that. So yeah, Amun-Ra is coming up. So he's going to be the next patch. You're probably going to have all those other changes. But I'm also getting used to all the changes that have gone down ever since I left the scene, which include things like the Logger's Hatchet. You can now throw them at people. I found that was pretty cool. And they've swapped up a lot of skills, abilities, nerfed heroes into different roles. Like, I could not believe the differences to Toxicity and the Venomancer and Slither. So I was very surprised that when that went down. But overall, it is going to be a buff in the end. So getting back into the whole Heroes of Newerth scene, so just be patient if that's what you're here for. gotta kill this thing. Oh my god, there's a lot of people here! And I died too, you're kidding me. Friggin' Nunu. Way to get me killed. Then again, I'm also just talking. And talking and talking. Ugh. Lost stacks. Alright, I got the bravery going. I need some Bloodthirster and a Phantom Dancer. Call that game. Or I could go with Wit's End. Actually, Wit's End probably work better. Let's go with that. What else is going on? So that's the Heroes of Newerth scene. New hero, new tournaments going down. Probably going to be returning to doing some of that stuff pretty soon. So, you know, don't give up hope. Now, for those of you that participate in these debates, you know, LoL versus Han versus Dota, whatever, you know, I play all of them. I love all the games. I know they're all different, but I split my time between them. Fanboy. That's fine, though. Yeah, people add me to friends all the time. I just hit accept. I'm not very discriminatory at that. I'm just a polite Canadian boy. But, yeah, you know, if you're in on these debates, you know, I think that you're just doing more harm than good. Trolls will be trolls. Try not to fall for them. But, you know, I play all the games. I love all the games. I just like MOBA in general. And, yeah, it's just, I don't know, a little bit of a community plea here to, you know, soften it up a little bit, guys. Because we're all playing the same kind of game. Just doesn't matter who wants to play what. Oops. Got stunned there. There's no one that's better than another. There's sure League of Legends might be more popular than some of its competitors, or it might be making more money, but you know, the quality of everything is still pretty decently, you know, up there. So I don't know. I'm not very good at making pleas of people. I don't like making demands of people. But if you're propagating this flame war, overall, it's just gonna lead to terrible things down the line. Oh god damn! Everyone's coming to this lane. Oh man! We even destroyed that bottom tower? Yeah, we have. Okay. Come on, Blitz! Grab someone for us. You can do it. Blitz! Yeah, he did! Now he's dead, but that's okay. Oh, he's not dead, actually. I wasted that. I like this ball mechanic for coming out of Orianna. Very, I wouldn't say micro-intensive. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. But yeah, I don't know. I heard that we had a lawsuit filed against him, so I guess I was wrong. 8 Magi's. Love it. But Orianna, so far, I don't know, people have been blasting about her on Twitter, and she says, you know, they're fun, probably too strong of a harass, but we'll have to see how they go, and we're going to have to look forward to the next Riot hero. Hopefully we'll have some news on this whole updated observer support stuff, but who knows. I did not need to waste an ultimate there, buddy. You did not. Kind of running out of things to talk about. Well, S2 games, you know, they've made an erroneous statement, but I mean, if that's the only flaw you can find about them in what? They just had their 1-year anniversary, so you know, first time I've actually seen them into a big Han versus LoL war, so I'll take it. That's the only thing you can find with them. Oh, we aced him. Sweet. Because I've seen Riot in the spotlight before, and there's a lot of disgruntled people there. Anyways, I think I'm rambling now. Should probably get a bit more focused. Big games coming out. Looking forward to Diablo 3 beta sometime later this year. I've also been a big MMO fan ever since I quit WoW. Quit WoW 2 years ago, back when Wrath of the Lich King was just released. And haven't gone back yet. Haven't seen any reason to. But, go away, Cho'Gath. Yeah, so we got the Old Republic going to be coming out, Guild Wars 2 going to be coming out, we got Diablo 3 coming out, lots of big names coming out. I've been looking at some of the other MOBAs out there in the world. A lot of them seem to be Asian inspired. So Loco, which is Lands of Chaos Online. I actually got a friend trying that out right now, so I'm going to be probably hooking up with him, do a little bit of a video there just to see what it's like. And I get omnommed. Awesome. My stacks! Oh well. Wits End. And I don't know, Bloodthirster or Mad Dreads? Probably go with the Mad Dreads. I've also been looking at Avalon Heroes. That apparently is supported by FXO, or sorry, we made Fox, not FXO. And that's, I've never actually heard of like us esport teams supporting the development of a game, but apparently they've been big into tournaments. So going to be looking at that as well. Probably going to see something of that. Other things of interest, Age of Conan actually just switched to a free-to-play model. And I do remember buying the game, it seems like so long ago. Played all the way up to about level 40. And the first 20 levels of the game, fantastic experience. Very true to the whole Conan world. And very bloody, gory, betrayal. Kill things left, right, and center. Your next slave. You now found your freedom. You got the spark of whatever in you. It's very fun, the first 20 levels. Past that is just like a wasteland. Just going from roaming this gigantic desert from town to town, not really coherently doing much. And I heard that the rating tiers were very buggy in the very beginning. I know Nightmare Asylum was back in that, and they like cleared all 3 tiers in the opening weekend, so I don't know. But they're going free to play. I've heard they've done a lot of work on it, but it's clearly not the WoW killer that Funcom wanted it to be, which is unfortunate because we really need something to get in there to be a WoW killer. So that's going to go free to play. I'm probably going to do a little bit of a video there, just so you guys can see if you want to check it out. At the very least, a free to play 20 level adventure should be a nice Sunday afternoon of stuff. Go away. Oh, I'm silenced. And I'm taking tower hits. That's right, run away. Friggin' Choga. Other things coming out this year, Terra, I believe, is coming out. That looks to be fun. That's it's Chinese MMO, I believe. Or yeah, it's supposed to be the next WoW big killer. Just don't. If anyone says that they're the next WoW killer, just don't believe them. There's no point in believing them. Oh, go away, Tarek. Oh my god. Oh, he's come back into me. God damn it. What else is out and around the scene? Guild Wars 2 coming out. I did play Guild Wars. That's actually where I got the FourCourtJestr name. And that was a lot of fun back in the day. Now, it's not a true MMO per se, but Guild Wars 2 is going to be fixing that. They're going to give it an online persistent world, leveling up, PvE content, and a lot of stuff. They have a unique take on the whole tanking versus healing versus DPS thing. I know that's a huge debate when you get into pubs. You're like, oh, you're a hybrid hero, just go heal. And they're like, no, I'm going to tank, or I'm going to DPS, you heal. And it's tiresome after a while. But Guild Wars 2 looks really fun, coming out, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on that as well. And that's really my big games watch list this year. Going to keep playing some League of Legends, going to keep doing the casting of that. Going to see what I can do to get some more Heroes and Newerth content out there, and the Bloodline Champions tournaments. Other than the tournaments, there's really no other content to do. I mean, they do have the in-game tournaments, but they're not nearly as hyped or usually as skillful. It's usually the same people winning them every time because they figured out the cheese of everything. So, it's a little unfortunate, but we're going to see what we can do about something with them. Now, as I did say, with the websites are at gamersbook.com. You can see updates there. I'm going to be throwing down periodic updates of my favorite games and stuff that I do for them. And MOBA Champions, we're going to be doing some interviews with some important people coming up. So we already got Petroglyph Games down. There's a whole bunch of League of Legends people on board. Going to see what we can do to get some S2 in here and all that fun jazz. And yeah, then we're just going to keep expanding. So going to see what we can do to get some Bloodline champions going. But I also probably have some big news coming up for my YouTube channel later on. Still working out the details. Can't tell you anything now. But if you've listened to me for 27 minutes so far, then congrats as you watch my Cho'Gath just destroy people. I know, I'm a pro Cho'Gath. These bots have nothing on me. Well, I was also trying to end the game by now so that, you know, have a victory screen at the end of this, I don't know, podcast? It's not really a podcast because I'm playing League of Legends, but I don't have any other way or any other place to put stuff, so it's just like, well, if I'm going to talk here incessantly, might as well give people something to watch, and since majority of my subscribers are League of Legends, why not go through this? I'll go get my Madrids. Well, I think I just end it there, guys. This bot game, 45-18. People die? Oh yeah, I've died, that's right. 6 kills on Nunu, or 6 deaths on Nunu, jeez. Jarvid and Orianna doing good work with them. Asher's Tooth, saw a thread about that, but didn't actually think people would do it. Yeah, build is complete. Just time to pot it up, end the game. But yeah, you can find me online. Twitter.com/FourCourtJester, YouTube.com/FourCourtJester. You can find me in LoL at FourCourtJester. You can find me in Han at FourCourtJester. See a repeating pattern here. BLC though, they only have a 15 character naming limit, which I found silly. So I'm actually FourCourtJester like that. Which is again, as I said, a little silly, but c'est la vie. That's the way things go. Boom. Oh, stupid Orianna. That's supposed to be my kill. Oh, I didn't get that off. 20-20-20. Bravery builds are fun. But yeah, Orianna seems to be, doing well. People seem to be receiving her nicely. Other people that I do work with here on YouTube, Colby Cheese. You can find him online. He's actually linked on my channel as other awesome commentaries. League Top 10, Spunkify from them. He's a pretty decent guy, and we've been doing some work with him as well, national ESL stuff. And the One Cast is, I believe, BLG, the One Cast. He's also linked there on the YouTube page, but he does Bloodline Champion stuff. He's probably the premier Bloodline Champions caster, because he does everything. Everybody knows him. Like, you can't get into a game without people saying, oh, look, it's Cast. So, yeah, good stuff like that. Whee! Going for the Quadra. Oh, I actually got it. Funny times, guys. So yeah, you can find us all the way over there. I have a Facebook, facebook.com/FourCourtJester. Don't message me there. I never use it. I don't like Facebook much. I don't know. I think they rubbed me the wrong way once and it just stuck. So whatever. Anyways, looks like that's going to be the end of it. Finally, 30-minute game. That's pretty atrocious. But thanks for listening, guys. That's kind of like the whole weekly update / monthly update. I'll be doing these every week or so. Hopefully I'll figure out how to splice my webcam into here, or I'll learn some video editing, do some more relevant things. But for now, I'll just do a bot game. It's fun. Maybe next time you guys can be in the bot game. We can get a discussion going. But, look forward to things coming out of here from FourCourtJester. Subscribe, Twitter update. No, that's not right. Follow, subscribe. Tell all your friends. I appreciate all the support. 3,000 subscribers now. You guys are awesome. And I'm just going to keep doing this stuff for you because I'm a jester. I'm here to entertain. And as long as you're entertained, I'll keep doing it. So, have yourself a wonderful Thursday, June 2nd. And you guys will probably see this tomorrow, June 3rd, but that's okay. Hit me up on the Saturday, Bloodline Champions Grand Tournament Final. That should be a huge blast. And look forward to some National ESL content coming out, as well as some possible Han content this weekend. So, with that being said, I will take my leave. And I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. We'll catch you later.